So before we go any further here at Sunoco's Cheney service station in Chester on Carolina Avenue, we have a lot of people going the extra mile. Shooting this video with Shannon. We go way back to the Mountaineer days. Tell folks about Shannon and who she is and how she's such a big help tonight.
Yeah, Shannon's shooting the video right now. She's a huge help. She's been helping me with the campaign. She's been a family friend for a long time.
Give her last name, credit.
Shannon Sayer.
Okay, can't forget that. But anyway, I just want to tell her thank you very much. Now let's get down to the business at hand. Ted Jr. obviously is running for Hancock County Commissioner on the Republican ticket. The primary is May 10th. If you vote for him, you're voting for the future, your children and grandchildren. And look, one of the things that I've been talking about on the radio, one of the things I've been talking about on all my social media platforms, my subscribers on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, the opportunity is here, but you have to have the right leadership. Leadership is everything. If you don't have the right leadership, we're going to miss maybe the best opportunity that we're ever going to have for the next 5 generations to create that generational working class job wealth. Tell me why.
Well, leaders got to have passion, and I'm 39 years old. I've chosen to be here. I'm very passionate about Hancock County, and you're going to have somebody, if you want to get results, that has to be one to get themselves out there and pound on doors and build coalitions between people. And certainly our commission needs to work with not only the local, but also the state government and the federal government to secure funds to make sure that we have what we need for infrastructure, and that our sheriff's department is well equipped and well funded, that our schools are well equipped and funded, because that's what's going to draw businesses here. And businesses look at infrastructure and they want to see leadership. They want to see proactive leadership in the community.
And you have to go out and you have to really move the meter. You got to push people to want to get active and get involved, and that gets back to that push and pull. You have to go out and talk to these corporations and let private business take over once you get involved, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to make things happen. And if you don't make things happen, then nothing happens. And things stay the same and you get the status quo. So we have to be proactive, and we have to get out there. We've got to meet people. We've got to do new things.
Listen, if he wasn't a school teacher, I would be calling him during the day. But I talked to his dad all the time about jobs and energy. And I said to your father, after I found out we were spending $57 million a day to buy energy off of Russia, and when they said oil, natural gas, and coal, I said, do you mean like in coal, as in C-O-A-L, like in West Virginia and Fayette County? So I called your dad and I said, what's up with that? He goes, Rob, we have shut down so many of our coal mines in this region. So I'm talking to some of my great listeners, and many of them from right here in West Virginia. They said, look, here's the deal. You may not be able to go back, but we can move forward and create jobs that will be around for generations to come, and we can use the same footprint that they used in other energies generations ago. But natural gas, and your dad's been saying this for 20 years to me, Marcellus Shale, Utica Shale, you mentioned the Royal Dutch Shell plant, which has already spent billions, possibility of one coming to Belmont County. If we don't strike while the iron's hot here, we're never going to get this chance again.
Yeah, we've got to get ahead of the curve. And obviously, green energy is going to be the future, but traditional energy still has a place. And Hancock County needs to take a piece of that. And if we don't take a piece of that, then our competition, which would be the surrounding counties and the other states, are going to get that piece. So we've got to go out and get it. We've got to utilize it, and we've got to make something happen.
And listen, I hate to say this, folks, not that I don't want to be involved, but 65 and 39, there's a big difference. You need someone young who's on the doorstep and will be there every step of the way. And they have said many times the job shelf over the next 10, 15, 20, 25 years is crucial. And if we play our cards right in the natural gas industry alone, we could create as much as 250 to 500,000 new jobs. Good paying, life-sustaining jobs, but you have to have the right leadership.
Yeah, you have to have initiative. You got to go out and get it. And like I said, somebody else is going to get it if we don't. So why not us? Why not Hancock County? Let's make Hancock County win.
All right, I'm going to give you the final 30 seconds. Take a little bit more if you need to. Why do you want people to vote for you May 10th for Republican nominee in the Hancock County Commissioner's race? Go ahead.
I'd like people to vote for me because I'm very passionate about keeping our young people here and bringing new people in and taking care of the people that we already have here. We've got a great community. We've got lots of resources. We need to use those resources. And the commission's got to show leadership. They've got to get out there, press the flash, bang on doors, build coalitions, and make things happen. And that's what I want to do.
Not to mention, he was an extremely successful high school football coach here at Oak Glen until recently, and I did play-by-play here for 20 years, and no one did what he did while head coach at Oak Glen. Obviously, the owner of this establishment was one of his assistant coaches. He knows how to lead. He would like that opportunity. Cast your vote for Ted Arneault Jr., Republican nominee, Hancock County Commissioner's race. The primary is May 10th. Folks, get out and exercise your right to vote, and let's make a difference, and let's get these jobs for generations to come that have been sitting here and waiting for all of us to step up and make the most of this great opportunity. It's Rob Pratt, Ted Arneault, and of course Shannon doing a great job, and for everyone, including Patty and everyone at Cheney's Sunoco Service, Caroline Avenue in Chester. Thank you so much. Back in the home office with some sports later tonight at Monaca. Good night, everybody.